welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. It's December 12th. It's currently 5:57 at night, and I am going to introduce you to another local place that brings back a lot of memories for me. I'm currently in Jonestown, Pennsylvania, which is a hop and skip and jump away from my home. So behind me is a small little local grocery store called BG's, and it's located in Jonestown. And how I got to know this store is by one simple thing. My grandparents, first and foremost, they shopped here often when I was a kid, so this is one of the local places we went to all the time. Second is they are very much known for their donuts, and their donuts are fantastic. They're extremely filled with filling, and now and then I surprise my work. It's been a while, so I might need to surprise them soon, but now and then I surprise my work with some donuts from this place. Okay guys, so I just got done in BG's and I am backing up now. There is this very, very steep hill here that you can go up. I'm choosing not to go up it tonight because there are tons of cars coming down it, so I'm gonna go a little bit of a long way to get out. But all right, so I'm leaving BG's, checking out stuff that they have. So what I bought in BG's, I'm about to do an unboxing with you guys. You're actually going to see it shortly, but it is something that not too many people know about unless you are from Pennsylvania, and it is called Opera Fudge. Now, some history for me with Opera Fudge. My grandfather, way back in the day, used to make it, and he would make it out of his kitchen. And originally he made it as gifts for family members, and which, by the way, we're about to go through Jonestown, so you're going to see how they like to put up the snowflakes and stuff. So I'll go a little bit slow. But he would make it for family members and stuff like that. And it really took off, so he actually started making it to sell. And he had this cute little label from Roy's, either said from Roy's Kitchen or Punch's Kitchen, which was my pappy's nickname, Punch. And the recipe originally came from my aunt, who gave it to him. And he actually, he did such a fabulous job with it. And I have such a hard time finding Opera Fudge that was like his Opera Fudge. There is a, it's called Vanderbilt or something like that, that's local. And we're currently in the Jonestown Square. I'm turning down the main road here. And I've tried their Opera Fudge and I just can't do it. It's too grainy for me. My pappy had a way of making his Opera Fudge so smooth. And again, I'm going to unbox it for you when I get home, so that way you get to see exactly what this piece of candy is like. And he made it in different flavors. He made it in vanilla, he made it in peanut butter, he made it in black walnut, which personally, yuck. He made it in coconut. So I think he once tried cherry, I want to say, and it didn't go too well. Okay guys, so here's going to be your Pennsylvania Dutch unboxing for the day. I am getting a cold and it's coming on strong, so my voice probably sounds weird and I probably sound weird. Well, weirder than usual. Anyhow, as I was discussing with you earlier, Opera Fudge. My grandfather used to make this right here, right in this space. In fact, this is actually him with his pill bottles, but this is how I remember my grandfather a lot from my childhood. Imagine seeing this man here, bent down, but with candy and molds and stuff in front of him. Okay? And I'm actually about to explain to you what what Opera Fudge looks like, but this little area here, exactly where we are, is where he used to do this. He used to have his little molds here. He'd have him get them out of the freezer once he made the filling and froze the filling of the Opera Fudge. He'd put it down here and very carefully would cut these into squares. He liked to do his Opera Fudge in squares. So I'm not sure how these people do their Opera Fudge, but we're about to find out. So I have never had Stonehouse before. Not sure what they're like, so we're about to find out, but two of the staple flavors of Opera Fudge is vanilla and peanut butter. So I actually went ahead and purchased these from BJ's. So we're about to find out what they look like. Oh, just a tidbit for you. Opera Fudge is expensive. As you can see, it's $8.50. This is a half a pound. Okay? When my pappy made it, I think he used to sell a pound for $9, maybe $8. But that was a while ago, and prices have gone up since then. And he actually, my father and I lived in Texas when he started making his Opera Fudge, and my father would actually pay for him to ship it down to Texas, and with ice and stuff to keep it cool, because you do have to keep it in the refrigerator. Okay, so what does Opera Fudge look like? Here is the unboxing. 1, 2, 3. There's wax paper. 1, 2. Where's the wax paper? Okay. 3. So, okay, this is interesting. Again, I've never had this version of Opera Fudge. I've never had Stonehouse. So, kudos to them, because I'm already getting nostalgic. They have them in squares. Many times, people only have them like, they do little round balls in their hands and then dip it in the chocolate. So, they do it in squares. And that is exactly how my pappy used to do it. Now, they get a little bit fancy here. I see that they have, like they drizzled chocolate on top of it. Yeah, my pappy wasn't that fancy, but it did make it look cute. Again, so this is peanut butter here, and this is vanilla here. Okay, so I'm going to put a peanut butter over here and a vanilla over here, just so you can see a little bit more what they look like. So, to many people, this might look like caramels to them, but the only way to describe Opera Fudge is, let me show you the inside first. So the inside is like this creamy, sorry, I wasn't close enough to the camera there, so I do apologize. The inside is like this little creamy inside filling here. Okay, and you guys you're probably laughing at me for this, but you have to understand how much I was in love with my pappy's Opera Fudge and how much people were in love with my pappy's Opera Fudge. So I'm actually wiping the inside, because many people who make Opera Fudge don't do it correctly, and it's grainy on the inside. This is actually extremely smooth. So this is more, I mean, I'm starting to get my hopes up that I might have found somebody that's close to my pappy, so we're about to find out. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Stonehouse Opera Fudge is what it's called. Very close. Very, very close to my pappy. A little too sweet, but this candy is very sweet to begin with. And it's actually been 2 or 3 years since I've had it. So, but I mean, it is like very smooth, and that is the way my pappy used to make it. And the peanut butter feels very smooth as well. Definitely has a little bit of a grainy text to it, but that's common when it comes to peanut butter. Still very creamy and very smooth. Just a little bit of a kick to graininess, but not much at all. You hardly notice it. I would have to say my peanut butter one is my favorite out of these two. I was never too much of a vanilla fan, so my sister definitely will be indulging in this. I will be indulging in the peanut butter one. Actually, I might be taking this to work with me, because some people at work have never tried it before. So, again, it is Stonehouse Opera Fudge. I honestly cannot eat too much of this, so that's why you see me putting back the pieces here, because I can't do but so much. It is a very, very sweet candy. Very good. Way better than Vanderbilts or whatever they call it in this area. They are way too grainy, but I definitely would have to say these are, if you're in the Pennsylvania area and you're watching and you're an Opera Fudge fan, I definitely would suggest giving these a shot and giving these a try. I look a hot mess today. So I'm about to close out this vlog, but there was the unboxing of the Opera Fudge and the whoopie pie. I'm sorry, I have a cold, and it's been getting worse throughout the day. So this is what happens when you get around a lot of family members who, during the holidays, are suffering with colds and stuff like that, and you can actually really see it in my eyes. But I just wanted to share that one tidbit in regards to the Opera Fudge. Love it, love it, love it. Special memories. Cannot eat a lot of it because it is so sweet. I can't even deal with it tonight with the sweetness and how I'm feeling, but it is really, really good. So if you are an Opera Fudge fan or you remember my Pappy's Opera Fudge, I definitely suggest giving Stonehouse a shot. And last but not least, I did get some sad news today, and I just want to touch a little bit about that. So the sad news that I did get today, I had a friend of mine who texted me and said, did you check your email? And we happened to go to the same church, and it was this time last year, actually Christmas Eve weekend, that I was introduced to LCBC and fell in love with it, which is Life's Changed by Christ. And one of the pastors there who grew on me, because at first I was a little unsure in regards to Scott, but he grew on me, his humor, and he's just funny. And the fact that he can't stand cats and I have 9, the jokes he would do about cats, I loved it. But we had a very sad email waiting for us today from David, who is our main pastor, who informed us that Scott passed away. And it's a shocker for the entire LCBC community, and we're all trying to deal with it. And although I have only been at LCBC a year, Scott definitely had a specialness about him. And he actually did the sermon right before my cousin Jill's baptism recently, a couple of weeks ago actually. So it was very sudden from what I'm understanding via the email, but I'm going to ask everyone here, please keep Scott's family in your prayers. So I'm going to close out with what I'm thankful for today. I am thankful for the opportunity to have gotten to know Scott through his sermons this past year, and for God leading me to this church. And, you know, LCBC is an experience. It's the best way to explain it. And the phenomenal job the pastors do there is just fantastic. Look it up online. If you're wondering what LCBC is about, they have their own YouTube channel. Definitely check them out. So please, again, keep his family and keep the LCBC family in your thoughts and prayers. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoyed being introduced to Opera Fudge, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day.